Rooibos is one of the most nourishing and restorative herbal teas in the world, known for its deep red color, naturally sweet flavor, and powerful ability to support the nervous system, adrenal health, and emotional recovery. Unlike stimulating teas, rooibos carries no caffeine and no harsh compounds, making it one of the safest daily teas for people experiencing stress, fatigue, and burnout. Rooibos is rich in natural minerals such as magnesium, calcium, potassium, zinc, and iron. These minerals are constantly depleted during chronic stress. When stress drains the body, the adrenal glands work harder, the nervous system becomes overwhelmed, and energy becomes unstable. Rooibos helps replenish what stress takes away. One of rooibos's most important gifts is its ability to support the adrenal glands. The adrenals govern how the body responds to stress. When they are overworked, symptoms such as exhaustion, anxiety, sleep disruption, and hormonal imbalance often appear. Rooibos gently nourishes these glands without pushing or overstimulating them. For women over 40, adrenal health becomes especially important. Hormonal transitions, emotional responsibilities, sleep disruption, and daily demands can all tax the adrenal system. Rooibos offers calm, steady support that helps restore internal stability without creating dependence on stimulants. Rooibos also supports emotional recovery. When stress becomes chronic, emotions often feel heavy, flat, or overwhelming. Rooibos helps restore emotional resilience by stabilizing the nervous system and easing chemical stress signals in the brain. Sleep is another major area where rooibos shines. Because it contains no caffeine, rooibos can be consumed in the evening without disrupting rest. In fact, many people find that rooibos helps them fall asleep more easily and sleep more deeply. Rooibos also reduces internal inflammation. Chronic stress often creates inflammatory strain throughout the body, contributing to joint discomfort, digestive issues, headaches, and fatigue. The antioxidants in rooibos help neutralize this inflammatory burden gently over time. The calming effect of rooibos extends to the digestive system as well. Stress tightens the gut and disrupts elimination rhythms. Rooibos helps smooth digestive movement, reduce bloating, and support nutrient absorption. Rooibos also helps stabilize blood sugar gently. When stress drives cravings, energy crashes, and mood swings, rooibos supports steadier internal energy without spikes or drops. Preparing rooibos tea becomes a ritual of restoration. As the deep red color infuses into the water, the senses respond to warmth and nourishment. The first sip often feels grounding rather than stimulating. Rooibos pairs beautifully with slow breathing and stillness. Its effects deepen when paired with quiet reflection, prayer, journaling, or evening routines. Rooibos blends well with other calming herbs. With chamomile, it deepens rest. With lavender, it enhances sleep. With lemon balm, it supports emotional balance. These combinations allow rooibos to become part of layered healing rituals. Rooibos also supports the immune system through its antioxidant activity. During times of emotional and physical depletion, immune defenses often weaken. Rooibos strengthens internal resilience gradually and gently. Rooibos offers nervous system nourishment without sedation. It calms without dulling awareness. It restores without forcing energy. Over time, consistent rooibos use helps retrain the nervous system to rest without fear. Many people who have lived in constant tension struggle to relax even when rest is available. Rooibos gently teaches the body that calm is safe again. Rooibos becomes especially valuable during emotional burnout. Burnout is not just physical exhaustion, it is nervous system depletion. Rooibos helps refill those internal reserves. Rooibos also supports emotional steadiness. When emotions feel fragile or volatile, rooibos provides quiet grounding that stabilizes mood without suppressing feeling. Rooibos encourages a slower internal tempo. It reminds the body that healing does not move at the pace of urgency. It moves at the pace of restoration. Rooibos helps the body release survival mode. When stress becomes constant, the nervous system forgets how to turn off alarm pathways. Rooibos gently downshifts those alarms. Rooibos also supports circulation and oxygen delivery indirectly by relaxing the nervous system and reducing stress-related constriction. Rooibos invites the body into consistency rather than extremes. Consistent energy, consistent mood, consistent rest. Rooibos teaches that stimulation is not the same as vitality. True vitality arises when the nervous system feels safe. Rooibos supports those who feel wired but tired, emotionally spent yet mentally restless. It brings the body back into alignment with rest. Rooibos restores trust between the mind and the body. It allows internal systems to communicate smoothly again. Rooibos helps soften internal pressure. When the chest feels tight with stress, Rooibos helps ease that emotional weight. Rooibos supports emotional boundaries. It creates internal space so that stress does not easily invade. Rooibos encourages the parasympathetic nervous system to reclaim authority over the stress response. Rooibos supports deep nervous system healing rather than surface relaxation. Rooibos helps the body learn how to rest without collapsing. Rooibos restores a gentle rhythm to life. Wake, move, rest, renew. Rooibos does not rush healing. It sustains it. Rooibos becomes a companion during seasons of overwhelm, fatigue, change, and recovery. Rooibos reminds the body that strength does not always roar. Sometimes strength whispers. You deserve rest that actually restores. You deserve calm that does not steal your clarity. You deserve night routines that feel nourishing instead of empty. Rooibos offers that restoration, quietly, steadily, and safely. Rooibos also plays a powerful role in supporting the cardiovascular system. While it is not a stimulant, Rooibos helps relax blood vessels through natural compounds that ease vascular tension. When the blood vessels soften, the heart does not have to work as hard to circulate blood. This gentle support can contribute to calmer heart rhythms, reduced internal pressure, and a feeling of grounded steadiness in the chest. Rooibos is deeply nourishing for the liver as well. The liver carries the weight of detoxification, hormone processing, emotional filtering, and metabolic regulation. During long periods of stress, the liver becomes overburdened, which leads to fatigue, irritability, hormonal discomfort, and sleep disruption. Rooibos contains antioxidant compounds that support liver function and help the body manage emotional and physical stress more efficiently. Rooibos also supports the respiratory system. Emotional stress often shows up as tightness in the chest, shallow breathing, or difficulty exhaling. The calming and anti-inflammatory qualities of rooibos help relax bronchial passages, allowing the breath to become deeper and more freeing. Many people notice that rooibos helps them breathe into their belly again after long periods of tension. Another overlooked benefit is rooibos's support for electrolyte balance. Because it naturally contains minerals that the body uses for hydration, nerve communication, and muscle function, rooibos replenishes what chronic stress and emotional heaviness drain. This mineral support helps reduce fatigue, muscle tension, headaches, and the wired but tired sensations that accompany burnout. Rooibos also helps regulate cortisol indirectly. When the adrenal glands are nourished and the nervous system is soothed, cortisol levels gradually become more stable throughout the day. Consistent cortisol rhythm leads to more predictable energy, less nighttime wakefulness, and fewer afternoon crashes. Rooibos supports emotional digestion as well. When emotions feel too large to process, the nervous system often sends the body into freeze mode. Rooibos gently warms emotional pathways, helping the body release emotional weight without overwhelm. This is why many people report feeling lighter, calmer, and more emotionally balanced after drinking rooibos regularly. ROOIBOS also offers support for people who feel disconnected from their body due to stress. Chronic overwhelm can create a sense of emotional numbness or mental fog. ROOIBOS helps soften this disconnection by grounding awareness in the present moment. It encourages gentle embodiment, feeling the breath, noticing the senses, recognizing internal cues again. ROOIBOS can also support digestive healing at a deeper level. Stress often disrupts the gut lining, slows digestive secretions, and weakens the microbiome. ROOIBOS's soothing properties help calm the gut lining, reduce inflammatory irritation, and support smoother digestive rhythms. Over time, the body becomes more efficient in absorbing nutrients that support energy, mood, and hormonal function. ROOIBOS is also supportive during hormonal transitions such as perimenopause and menopause. It offers comfort during hot flashes, emotional swings, sleep disturbances, and anxious tension. Its mineral content, nervous system support, and adrenal nourishment make it an ideal companion during midlife transitions. ROOIBOS helps support the lymphatic system as well. When the lymphatic pathways slow due to stress or inactivity, the body becomes puffy, heavy, or foggy. ROOIBOS gently encourages lymphatic movement, which helps clear immune waste, reduce inflammation, and restore clarity. ROOIBOS teaches the body how to relax in layers. First, the breath softens, then the chest opens, then the mind quiets. Then the emotional body releases. This layered relaxation is what makes ROOIBOS so effective for people who struggle to unwind even after the day has ended. ROOIBOS also supports grounding rituals. Drinking ROOIBOS before journaling can help emotional truths rise more easily. Drinking it before sleep can slow mental chatter. Drinking it in the afternoon can prevent stress-driven energy crashes. ROOIBOS is one of the few herbs that fit seamlessly into nearly any part of the day. Over weeks of consistent use, many people notice they wake up feeling more rested, fall asleep more quickly, and carry less internal tension throughout the day. The emotional heaviness that once felt constant begins to dissolve. Anxiety feels less sharp, stress feels less consuming. ROOIBOS reminds the body that healing is not a sudden event. It is a slow return. A return to softness, a return to clarity, a return to emotional steadiness, a return to the natural rhythm of rest and renewal. Each cup becomes a message. You can let go now. You can soften now. You can recover now. You can breathe again. ROOIBOS doesn't promise instant transformation. It promises consistent nourishment. It restores what stress erodes. It repairs what exhaustion weakens. It replenishes what overwhelm steals. And in doing so, ROOIBOS becomes a quiet foundation for long-term healing. You deserve rest that reaches the deepest layers of your body. You deserve emotional steadiness that does not break under pressure. You deserve healing that arrives gently, consistently, and safely. ROOIBOS offers that path, one cup at a time.